This content format is going to grow all your social media accounts. There's no secret that cable is dying out. In 2024 alone, 5.7 million people canceled their TV subscriptions and opted in for streaming services and the content that is in their hands. And guess who's replacing that? Creators like you. Brands and businesses creating great content that is entertaining, informational, and educational. What you're creating is the next TV. All the TV shows and content we could have gotten on TV is stuff we can get on TikTok and YouTube. We got food creators creating amazing content, showing us how to cook. We have basically reality shows now. We have entertainment for days. We have information for days. So let's talk about this. How can we play into it with personal brands and businesses? So let's get into it. So what's this format we're talking about? Repeatable series. That's what I want you to do and focus on in 2025. Let's think about ways that you can showify, that's a word, showify your content. What are some ideas that you have to make a series out of some of your content? And this isn't anything new. This has been a thing. A lot of brands have already been doing this on YouTube. Think BuzzFeed, think Jubilee. Even consumer brands like Square has been doing this, where they almost create like a TV series out of their content. Like I said, BuzzFeed has been doing this for years. Refinery has been doing this for years. But the thing with them is they didn't have a product, right? Their business model is that. I think where we're headed right now, you have some type of product, whether a business or a personal brand, and you create content that is loosely related to whatever you're selling, but not right on the nose. You're not selling in every single piece of content. You're not bringing up your ebook in every single piece of content. You're creating series and shows based off of the industry, based off of the product, based off of whatever that you're doing. Here's an example. Tanner Leatherstein, he has a leather company, but his content on YouTube and probably other social media accounts is him tearing up leather products and, basically telling us, is it good or not? So the format was great. The way the content is set up, great. It works, obviously. But it's a repeatable thing that he can do that generates traffic to his website, to his company. And the more you do it, the more you show up, the more views you get, the more subscribers you get, the more credibility you get, the more trustworthy you seem. And people will go to that link and organically go and buy your products because it's like, well, if he's tearing up and telling us the truth about these leather products, his leather products are probably good. It's that brain connection right there. You look at it, you build trust, and you go in that direction to go on your buyer's journey. That's a very professional way of looking at it. If you keep up with content creators and influencers, there's plenty of people who are doing this kind of not on the business side and more on the entertainment side. Druski, Arlette, Amuli, Amelia de Moldenberg, Victor Tyler, Quentin Blackwell, all of these people have series. Druski has his Could Have Been series. He posts all his memes and stuff like that, his skits, but he has a series that he tapped into that he figured out works. He had Could Have Been Records and he has now Could Have Been Love. He has a format that works. I know what to look forward to when I see him dropping a video. The same thing with he dropped Could Have Been House, where everybody is in a house and they're competing for whatever. And I'm assuming that's going to be kind of what Could Have Been Love is. So Druski almost has this empire of shows under his name, Druski. Arlette Amuli, she has Pop the Balloon. She probably has other shows, but what she's known for the most is Pop the Balloon, which has gone viral. It's insane. People are copying that format. Notice what I'm saying, copying that format. You want to do a format that you kind of already know. Technically, what Druski and Arlette Amuli is doing is seeing what was on TV, transferring that in their own name, their own ideas, and putting it on YouTube and putting it as content. That is what I'm telling you to do. I put my name in there because I created this series called Cool Places to Stand. It's a format that I've never really seen before, but some of the things that I'm doing is taken from, things that have already existed, like deadpan voice style, very dry humor. And then in December, I decided to, let me just make a page for it. I saw that it got a little traction when I posted it, but I was like, what if I make this a completely different thing, a whole different series? Let's make it a different page. And it blew up, And this thing generates so much traffic to me and what I do. I have gotten so many industry follows. I have a show that is on Netflix. The director followed me. The executive producer of another show follows me because of that series. But I want to make sure that when you are creating this content, you have the long vision in mind. If you want people to be redirected to your personal brand, to your business, whatever it is, make sure that it's in the same vein. Because if not, then we have a branding issue again, to where people don't know what to expect from you. We don't want that. We want to make sure that the content series that you make is in your brand, has the bigger picture in mind, and you're using a formula and format that your audience can look forward to and enjoy. I really think TikTok has drilled in our head that when a creator gets big or gets a lot of views for something, that creator keeps on doing that thing unintentionally, even if it's against what they were originally for. Even if they made a business page and they got popular for something else, they keep on doing what made them popular and kind of ignore their business. A good example of this is Be Better Honey. Even though this probably is working and giving them sales and generating sales, this series that he has nothing to do with honey. Has nothing to do with honey. And I can't tell you if the business is doing well. I'm assuming it is, and I think that is still generating organic traffic to his page. So for that, it's a 50-50. You're getting a lot of traffic and brand awareness, but also it's like your brand on social media is talking about marketing and how it's and how celebrities are having downfalls, which I don't really think benefits in the long term your company. Again, you're getting a lot of traffic and brand awareness. That's kind of the good bad situation right there. Now, if you're a business, you can still take advantage of this. Like I said, there's already businesses that do this, like Square, for example. But what I think is going to be the difference for 2025 is we're just not making a production and hiring random people. I think it needs to be a consistent creator who is always in front of the camera for that series if you are a business with money and marketing budget and all that. It also doesn't have to be a well-known creator. Just get the same creator. Get a host for it. And I just want to make this clear. It does not have to be something you saw on TV. You do not have to make Survivor for YouTube. Like, a series can be as simple as running to go get my coffee, Monday morning coffee run, or a gym vlog where, you have repeatable characters. You do the same thing. You talk about the same thing. Something in your voice gives that repetition. It has to be some type of uniformity to it, to where we know what we're getting when this comes on. I think that's extremely important for 2025. Series-based content. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment, please like. It'll help me out so much. It also gives me ideas for what I should create next. So if you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.